Hello everyone. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, then subscribe to this channel. Mother Teresa, the tradition of empathy and administration. Mother Teresa conceived Enchanted Gaze on August 26, 1910 in Skopje, presently in North Macedonia, was a Catholic religious woman and evangelist who turned into a worldwide image of empathy and compassionate work. Her life was committed to serving the most unfortunate of the poor in Calcutta, presently Kolkata, India, and her heritage keeps on moving millions all over the planet. Mother Teresa's work acquired her various honors, including the Nobel Harmony Prize, and her effect on worldwide philanthropic endeavors stays significant. Early life and call to administration. Mother Teresa was naturally introduced to a group of Albanian plummet. Her dad, Nikola Bojaxiu, was an effective financial specialist, and her mom, Dranophile Bojaxiu, was profoundly strict and imparted in her kids major areas of strength for an of confidence and noble cause. At 12 years old, Anges felt a calling to strict life and concluded she needed to turn into a religious woman. This feeling of job was supported during her pre-adulthood, as she much of the time went to chapel and partook in strict exercises. In 1928, at 18 years old, she joined the Sisters of Loreto, an Irish Catholic request, and was shipped off India to start her strict preparation. She took the name Sister Teresa upon her newcomer, out of appreciation for Saint Therese of Lisieux, the supporter holy person of evangelists. Her underlying years in India were spent educating at St. Mary's Secondary School in Calcutta, where she earned respect for her devotion and sympathy toward her understudies. Another mission. In 1946, Mother Teresa experienced what she depicted as a call inside a call. During a train venture from Calcutta to the Himalayan slope station of Darjeeling, she felt a heavenly motivation to leave the religious circle and work straightforwardly with the most unfortunate of poor people. This new mission was brought into the world from her profound feeling of empathy and her craving to address the desperate requirements of the penniless and biting the dust. In 1948, with consent from the Vatican, Mother Teresa left the Sisters of Loreto and established the Teachers of Noble Cause, a gathering committed to serving the eager, the bare, the destitute, the disabled, the visually impaired, the outsiders, that large number of individuals who feel undesirable, disliked, neglected all through society, individuals that have turned into a weight to the general public and are disregarded by everybody. Her underlying spotlight was on giving clinical consideration, food, and sanctuary to the most underestimated people in Calcutta. The Evangelists of Noble Cause, Mother Teresa's Teachers of Noble Cause, started with a little gathering of workers and a solitary house in Calcutta. Over the long haul, the association developed dramatically, extending its compass to different pieces of India and ultimately to nations all over the planet. The Preachers of Noble Cause laid out homes for the perishing, shelters, disease centers, and schools. Their work was portrayed by a significant obligation to serving those out of luck, no matter what their experience or convictions. Quite possibly, the earliest and most notable drives was the production of the calcutta home for the withering, which gave care and respect to the people who were at death's door and had been deserted by society. This home turned into an image of Mother Teresa's devotion to reducing, enduring, and giving sympathetic consideration to the most helpless. The Evangelists of Noble Cause likewise settled homes for stranded and deserted youngsters, furnishing them with a protected and cherishing climate. These homes became safe havens for youngsters who had lost their families or needed help. Mother Teresa's work with the destitute and down and out reached out past India, with missions laid out in nations like Kenya, Venezuela, and the US. Worldwide acknowledgement and difficulties. Mother Teresa's philanthropic work accumulated broad acknowledgement and recognition. In 1979, she was granted the Nobel Harmony Prize for her vigorous endeavors to mitigate destitution and languishing. The Nobel Council commended her work in carrying help to enduring humankind and featured her commitment to the consideration of the ravenous, the stripped, the destitute, the disabled, the visually impaired, the pariahs, that large number of individuals who feel undesirable, disliked, neglected all through society. Regardless of the honors and acclaim, Mother Teresa's work was not without debate. A few pundits scrutinized the nature of clinical consideration gave in the ministers of good causes offices, contending that the emphasis on lightening languishing some of the time eclipsed the need over clinical treatment and help with discomfort. Others tested her perspectives on issues, for example, early termination and contraception, which were affected by areas of strength for her convictions. Mother Teresa addressed these reactions with modesty and kept on zeroing in on her central goal of serving those out of luck. She stressed that her work was driven by a significant feeling of adoration and empathy, and she stayed focused on her standards, notwithstanding the difficulties and investigation. Heritage and canonization. Mother Teresa's effect reached out a long ways past her lifetime. Her work propelled endless people to participate in philanthropic endeavors and volunteerism. The Teachers of Good Cause developed into a worldwide association with a large number of individuals and partners devoted to proceeding with her tradition of administration. Following her demise on September 5, 1997, Mother Teresa's inheritance was respected with various accolades and remembrances. In 2003, she was glorified by the Catholic Church, a stage toward canonization. The beatification interaction perceived her as a favored and depended on proof of her ethical life and the supernatural occurrences credited to her mediation. On September 4, 2016, Mother Teresa was sanctified as a holy person by Pope Francis. Her canonization was commended as an acknowledgement of her unprecedented life and her significant effect on the world. Holy person Teresa of Calcutta stays a strong image of empathy, magnanimity, and commitment to support. Mother Teresa's life and work represent the groundbreaking force of sympathy and philanthropic assistance. Her relentless obligation to the most unfortunate of poor people and her devotion to reducing experiencing left an enduring effect on a huge number of individuals all over the planet. Mother Teresa's heritage keeps on rousing people and associations to participate in thoughtful gestures and administration, and her illustration of sacrificial love stays an encouraging sign and motivation. As we ponder the existence of Mother Teresa, we are helped to remember the significance of tending to the necessities of the minimized and weak in our social orders. Her work fills in as a demonstration of the distinction that one individual can make through devotion, confidence, and an enduring obligation to serving others. Holy person Teresa of Calcutta's inheritance perseveres as a strong sign of the upsides of sympathy, compassion, and administration to mankind. Thank you for watching.